We get people commenting frequently, and obviously members in the program, but people commenting on here. They come on the lives, or they do some of the core 5 that is all freely available in playlists and this, that, across the YouTube channel and across the website and across on TikTok as well. I was doing these and I've started to make some improvement, and it's only been a couple of days. It's like, great. Most of the improvement that you're making is you're just getting technically better at performing some of those essential movements, so you're not messing yourself up as much on a daily basis. Do not underestimate the impact of stopping doing the bad stuff. That's the main issue with something like a leg press, which is taking a useful activity and making it less applicable to daily life. The secondary issue with something like a leg press, as it pertains to recovering from these herniated discs, injuries in the lower back, is more so for the athletic among you and those that are progressing on through the rehabilitation. There is often a significant strength difference between these and this. And so when we are training, often people, when they are recovering from back injuries, they are going to get to a point where their legs, especially the trained individual, where their legs can tolerate the load, their buttocks can tolerate the load, the glutes, the hamstrings, etc., can tolerate the load, but the spine can't. And so being intimately aware of that limitation is very important. If we're just using the leg press, assuming we're using it correctly, we run the risk of being able to get our legs much, much stronger at a rate faster than our back can handle. And then we create this disparity. Whereas if we're doing movements like the squat and the hip hinge, we're constantly training an integrated system. The whole thing is doing the exercises, doing the load. So you march at the speed of the slowest soldier. If that's your dodgy left knee, that's your dodgy left knee. For most of you, it's going to be the back. But at some point, the back might actually be doing quite good, but it's that knee that's bothering you, so you do that. You don't then divert and work around that to create even more disparity between the back and the legs. And the leg press can allow you to do this. Other errors that people make on things like the leg press is that it's very easy to get away with, as you come into this position, depending on what kind of leg press you're using, to round the lower back like so, often to bury the rep. So that's another challenge that people have with the leg press. Again, not particularly helpful, let alone if we're using the bodybuilding styled leg presses, where you're getting down, sitting on the floor, your legs are above your head, and that in of itself is just, you're contorting yourself into that seat, and then you're there, and then the weight's coming down and pressing out again. That's just not ideal. It's just build up a significant amount of load tolerance in your lumbar spine, and then you can go over and start looking at those kind of things.